Okay, let's get this show on the road. Each one of us that we're at convention are going to share a convention item. And then we are going to just give you kind of like, this is our takeaway from convention. So, and our ever so beautiful and talented Bethany is going to share her screen and show us all the beautiful items. Woo! Look at that. How gorgeous is all of that? Everyone say yes.
Yes. So many good things.
Awesome job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So let's start off with there is a few new oils, and Tana is going to talk about the first one, which is Roots. And we got a timer going?
Yes, we're about to have the timer, and let me just admit, let's see, sorry, it's all moved around on the screen, so I'm trying to, well, maybe they are admitted. Okay.
All right. We ready?
Yep, we can start the timer.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited to talk about this product. Roots is probably my favorite oil we smelled at convention. For those of you that weren't there, on day one when they released all the new products, they pumped everything through the entire convention hall for us to smell as they were talking about it. And it was amazing. But I definitely felt the most impacted by Roots, and everything that it's supposed to do explains why. So Roots was created to remind us of our roots and where we're coming from. It's a very grounding oil. Everything in it is very earthy. Its highest kind of oil in the blend is myrrh. So we've got myrrh, Idaho Grand Fir, Sacred Frank, Angelica, Balm of Gilead, and Cistus. So a lot of those we know are like oils that are mentioned kind of in scripture, and some of the latest writings, they date back to like the beginning of people using essential oils. So with that myrrh, that sacred frankincense, and then the balm of Gilead in there, it makes you feel very grounded, very calm. And it's just super nice. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Paired with wings, it's amazing. And I was just reading, some people are combining both oils in a roller, so you get both that grounding and that uplifting in the same blend, which I think is amazing. And I just can't wait to use Roots, integrate it in my yoga practice, and diffuse it throughout the house just to get that amazing smell. And then talking more on convention, it was my first year. I'm a little newbie. I started the business last year, and it just being there in person and hearing from Mary and hearing from Kristen Boss and everybody that was there speaking and kind of leaning into us just solidified the business so much for me. And I cannot miss another convention because it was just such an amazing week, and I just had such a blast.
Absolutely. Okay, so next up is Wings, which is the partner to Roots, which is absolutely amazing. Like Tana said, they just put it through the room, and it was, we were just shocked that they were able to do that, but just to be able to smell while they were talking about it is just amazing. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit. It says, it is calming and clearing aroma that invites clarity, brightness, and unlimited possibilities. Uplifting balance of elegant, floral, sweet citrus, and hints of refreshing pine. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful blend. And you can diffuse it as well as putting it on yourself. And it says that the key ingredients is geranium, lavender, ylang ylang, angelica, and rose. So you know it smells. There's a bunch of others as well, but those are the key ingredients. and just having rose in it, you know it's going to smell amazing. And also, like Tana said, you can put them both together and have just a wonderful smell together. We went through the exhibit, and a guy was telling us to dip the perfume strip in one and in the other, and then fold it in half and smell it. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful blend. And then for the convention itself, it was just an amazing time. It was our first time going as well. And I don't know if I can really narrow it down to what my favorite was, because it was just such a good experience all around. I loved seeing everybody. That's always a great part, to get to know new people, and upline, downline, sideline, everything, you know, just to be able to do that and experience the oils directly, because there's so many that we have not tried yet that we're able to go through the exhibit and smell and talk to the farmers and talk to the doctors and talk to the experts on each of the products and ask them questions, and them take their personal time to just talk to you and educate us is just absolutely amazing. So I would just say that all around, it was just a great experience, one that I do not want to miss again either. And it was just fantastic that we were all able to meet in person again and just have a great time.
Absolutely. Screen share's back. I was seeing if that would help me to find the waiting room, but it wasn't the issue. So I'm not sure why I'm not seeing anyone in the waiting room. All right. Next up.
All right, so I'm going to share on this. I'm Sarah, and this is our new Savvy Minerals Liquid Foundation Shade. So as many of you probably already know, we have an amazing Savvy Minerals makeup line. And in that line, we already have liquid foundation. And so in foundation, we have powder and liquid. And so what they did this year is they actually brought us 6 more shades, 4 of them being warm tones, 2 of them being cool, and just expanded our line even bigger. And so the cool thing, there's a couple of really cool things I wanted to share about, because not only is our liquid foundation and powder, for that matter, amazing. You know, you don't have any fragrances, or you don't have sulfates and a lot of the fillers and junk that they put in your normal beauty counter lines. So it's very clean. It blends amazing. It doesn't cake. You know, I'm well into middle-aged, and it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't cake. It doesn't like get deep into any wrinkles or creases or anything like that. But one of the cool things, and I specifically tried this out myself because I have been using our liquid foundation for a very long time. I use our liquid and powder. And on light days, I just will put a powder on. But if I want, like, you know, more full makeup, I'll do the liquid, and then I'll dust the powder over it. And while our liquid is very forgiving and it is very easy to blend, what I wanted to do is test our new online matching system that they launched. And so this is really cool. I wanted to share this so everyone knew it's out there. When you go on Young Living's website and you click into the liquid foundation, you will see this little icon that says, I think it says Match Me or something. But you can match your skin tone using an app right on their website. And so basically, just make sure if you have a Apple phone, make sure you have the most updated version of the iOS software, and you hold it up to your face in really good lighting. I would go right into a bathroom, and then once it's all like, it finds your face and it confirms you have good lighting and everything else, it will match your tone. And so I was really curious because I've been using our liquid foundation already. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to use that app and see what it told me, and then go have my face actually color matched in Expo. And I got to have it done by Melissa Peppian herself, which is the creator of Savvy Minerals, which is amazing. She color matched me in person, and I wanted to see how it all, you know, like what results I would get. And then how does that compare to the shade I'm currently using? And so long story short, I did the app. It gave me a result. I went to Melissa. She put it on my face. She gave me a result on the same. The two matched. They were identical. So it was really cool to see the app work. Definitely need good lighting. If you aren't in great lighting, you may not get the same results. But I had the same results, and those results were different from the liquid foundation color I currently use. So I need to switch. I'll be ordering my new. But all that to say, I've been using it for a long time, and when I'm wearing it, I feel like it always fit me well. I didn't feel like it was the wrong color. So I do think they're very, very giving and blendable and everything else. So anyway, 6 new colors. Definitely check out that app right on the website, see how you like it. And then try out one of these foundations because they're really, truly amazing.
Yes, they're so good. Do you want to share a quick takeaway?
Yes. Oh gosh, it's so hard, you guys. Just like everyone else said, it's so hard to boil it down. But it is just an experience of its own. Like you just can't, there's nothing to compare it to. I think some of the highlights for me was when we got to go to the Diamond Gala and honor and celebrate Tara's achievement of ranking to Diamond. That was just a huge highlight for me. I am a silver leader, and so I actually had the honor of walking the stage and being honored myself as silver. So that was super exciting. Like such a huge highlight, you guys, like to be able to walk that stage. It was just surreal. And I'm so excited to celebrate everyone else that does this and accomplishes this, because I know each of you on this call are completely capable of it. And so, yeah, those were just a couple highlights. And then just the connection and community. And I mean, lunches out, grabbing drinks and dinner, like having conversations, talking through struggles, brainstorming, just connecting, laughing. Oh my gosh, I laughed so much on this trip. It's just such a great opportunity to be together, connect, and really build community as well.
Okay, Julie. One purpose.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear myself. Okay. All right. So the one purpose oil, it has a floral aroma to it. But oh, that's not it.
Sorry. Coming back.
It's okay. What we liked, or what I liked about it, was it had a spicy. So it's made of lime, sacred frankincense, lang lang. I can't say this one right. Oko tea, blue spruce, camphor rose, blue tansy, geranium, and frankincense. And it's a blend that celebrates the strength of all the women that work together making it. And they are a group of women that have had a lot of issues in life, I guess is the easiest way to say it. And it helps support their community, their family, and the poverty that they've been through. So all of it kind of goes back, and it helps them, and not all of the proceeds, but 35%, if you buy that, goes back and it helps those women out of poverty. And there's a special, am I right? It's just through convention, the group with the bracelet. The one purpose set, is that right?
Last year they did the one voice with a bracelet, and you can still get one voice with the bracelet.
You can still get it. Okay. So it can come with the bracelet, that picture. Right. It is available. Okay. So that one right there comes with the bracelet. And there's also a 3 set that has the one collection. And the one collection is the 3 different, one heart, one voice, and one purpose, which I think are from the different conventions, right? Does anybody know?
Yeah, they are. They're from the different conventions. Yeah.
Yeah. So it represents the 3 different years. And one thing too, like it was powerful for me to watch the women. I mean, I know I love their bracelets, and I do have one of them already. I think it was from One Heart, but the oil itself smells good. I think you can also diffuse it where whatnot, but it was neat to see those women really working hard and trying to make a better life for their children and seeing the benefit coming out of it. And then it supports the school foundation, the foundation with the school. And Greg and I, my husband and I, were talking to several of the people that work, I guess in the office for Young Living. I don't know what their levels were in the office or who they were exactly, but they were saying that they are even considering, because they're expanding the school from 300 and something students to 1,000, right? And so they're trying to raise funds, which is why one of the boys got his head shaved, but they're raising funds. So this will help raise funds for that school to help those children. And they even said that they're considering even having like mission teams get together. So they're considering doing that. They said they have, the need for support by buying the oil that will help, support that. And then
for every oil purchase, 35%.
Yeah, Greg's over here helping me with this. For every oil purchase, 35% goes back to the foundation. So yeah. And as far as a takeaway, I think the takeaway, I think just learning more, hearing more, and then kind of the same thing Sarah says, just the community, the family. It doesn't matter what level you are, where you are, or what you're doing. Nobody seems to be any better, or it's just a good feeling. So, and I think you're energized when you come out because you can feel that. So we enjoyed it.
Okay, I am next, and I am doing the Power Meal. So this is a reformulated product that Young Living had a while back, and I vaguely remember having it back in the day. But it is completely reformulated, and it is vegan. So it is 20 grams of protein, 17 vitamins and minerals, 11 fruits and vegetables, 0 added sugar, and a natural vanilla flavor. And on the back, it has all the nutrition facts for you that are on the back of the bag. And this is a big bag, you guys. It's 2 scoops of this is a serving size. So I actually tried this at convention. I went into Club Red, and they had them mixed up. And they were talking about how there's going to be recipes coming out and all the things that you can do with this Power Meal, like, put some banana in it or some berries in it, or do whatever you want. Put some Ningxia Red in there, and do whatever you want, have it with regular milk, almond milk, oat milk, and you blend it up. But the sample I got was just the Power Meal, didn't have all the other extras in it. And it was just with like mixed up in water. It was so good. Like, whoa, it was really, really good. So I'm really excited that this one's back. And again, it is a vegan meal replacement. So that's a little different than just making a smoothie. Some people use their smoothies as a meal replacement. This is actually a meal replacement. So kind of cool, right? All right. So that is the Power Meal. My takeaway is that they did a couple things very differently this year. First of all, in the past years, we've been shoulder to shoulder, body to body, trying to make our way around to get to different workshops and everything like that. They limited this. It was US and Canada. There were a couple of other countries represented, but that's how it was sold. 6,000 people in a massive convention center. So it was such a refreshing convention to attend from that perspective. The other one was, I will agree with Sarah, walking across that stage was insane. It was like the highlight. I've been waiting since 2019. So it felt so good. And I just want to celebrate every single one of you when you do that. The Diamond evening dinner, so amazing. You guys have got to see that. And I have to say, I ran into, oh gosh, my mind's just blanked out. I met so many Royal Crown diamonds, Crown diamonds. Roommate was a diamond. I mean, I feel like I got diamond and sparkled all over. They are so willing to, you ask a question, they answer it. They're personable. It's just amazing. It's an experience. I think that it doesn't matter if you're doing this as a business. To hear the heart and soul of this company is so valuable. This just isn't an essential oil company. This company has roots, which is why the oil roots. And that's my takeaway. Like, if you miss this convention, you're literally missing out on the heart and soul of this company. You do not have to be a business builder to go. You just have to love what the product and the company stands for and go and find out.
Yeah, so good.
Next up is Michelle.
Hey, so I wore a green shirt to represent Ningxia Greens. And this is just an amazing product. I also went to Club Red at convention and I was able to try it with my Ningxia slushy. And at first I didn't know what to expect. I thought there would be a taste, or, you know, it would taste like cabbage or kale, or I don't know, which I love kale and cabbage, but it was pretty much tasteless. I could taste a little green something, but it wasn't like, it wasn't gross or weird or anything like that. So Ningxia Greens, it is a powder, comes in this really neat container, and it's 60 plus of whole foods, 5 varieties of immune supporting mushrooms, plus wolfberry fruit and sprouted leaves from our seed to seal farm in Ningxia, China. They use an extracted method, like a heat-free method, to extract the leaves from the wolfberry fruit. And they explain this at convention. It's different than just the wolfberry fruit. They're actually using the leaves as well. So you put 1 scoop a day of this plant-based goodness, which will give you energy, immune support, and gut health. You don't have to mix it in Ningxia Red. You can mix it in orange juice. You can mix it in any beverage you choose. But it does pair really well with Ningxia Red. And I'm also going to get the next product we're going to talk about, or in a couple of slides, we're going to be talking about the collagen, and I plan to mix collagen, Ningxia Greens with my Ningxia Red. This also includes multi-greens essential oil blend Melissa oil, which is a really amazing oil. It's vegetarian. It is vegan friendly. And there's just so many things. I could go on and on about all of the key ingredients, but just to name a few really quick, it has Ningxia wolfberry fruit powder, sprouted leaves, which have the highest antioxidant level, higher than blueberries. So very, very important for your health. It also has shiitake. I can't pronounce all these mushrooms, but beta glucans. These mushrooms help support a healthy immune system. Fermented superfood blend. So it has has enzymes to support optimal digestion. Has purslane, which is an edible succulent. This ingredient is one of the few vegetables that's rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins and minerals, including copper, magnesium, iron, manganese, and potassium, vitamin E, vitamin C. Purslane is also a uniquely rich source of 184 phytochemical compounds. That's my timer. It has flower pollen extract. We had a whole session on pollen and how Young Living is determined to work with pollinators, get our bees working, and multi-greens, it has that as well. So, and I think the price is extremely amazing for this little powder of goodness. Any questions about Ningxia Greens? If you have any, you can put in the chat. My takeaway was definitely the farm. I loved convention. I loved all of it. But my happy place was that farm and actually being able to walk and see all the plants and just see where all of these oils come from, which is the ground, and see the distilling process, seeing the cafe, seeing the visitor center. The lunch they served us was just, I've never had a lunch on a farm like that before. And the fountains and the paddle boats and the lavender lemonade, and there's just so much. I didn't even see all the farm. I didn't have time to visit all of it. It was very windy, but we made it. And it was just a great trip. So that's me.
All right. Inner Beauty Collagen. Michelle.
Me. All right. Got my timer set. Okay, you guys, this was one of the highlights for me at convention. I have been praying, as I'm sure all of us have, for collagen. The crazy thing is, as international markets have had, it's finally here for us in the US. So super excited. So the great thing about this, the 3 reasons that you need to order this product is it's free of artificial fillers, flavors, colors, sweeteners, like the purity that we can rely on from Young Living. Unlike most collagen products that use bovine collagen, we're using marine collagen type 1. And what that means is that it will minimize fine lines, wrinkles, and improve skin's elasticity and hydration. And not only does it help rebuild muscles, eyes, bones, all the things, it's good for strengthening your nails, help to grow your hair thicker, which many of you may not know, but I got the you know what in January, and I have been suffering some long-term effects and have lost probably half my hair. And you can't tell because I'm wearing a topper, but I'm going to be sharing my journey starting with collagen, because I've been doing all the things, taking sulfurzyme and Ningxia Red and using the oils, lavender, cedarwood, rosemary with castor oil. So this is like one more building block to get my hair restored. And this was a big deal for me. Many of my friends that I was with saw me get really emotional because I thought, you know what? Like, I asked God, I'm like, God, if you're going to restore my hair, can you just please have collagen, in the new product release at convention? And sure enough, it happened. And I was just so happy. So another thing is that, oops, my 2 minutes are up already. When did that happen? Okay, so just really quickly, the benefits: reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and they're seeing in 21 days, you guys, 21 days. Like, that is bananas. So I highly encourage you guys to join us for the Inner Beauty Challenge, which, as Bonnie put in the chat, starts July 1st. Get your product today. It supports the dermal layer after UV-induced skin damage. I mean, that's perfect for summer, right? Contains prebiotic fiber, which helps healthy skin, and by balancing the gut microbiome, provides multi-layer synergistic skin support, strengthens and supports healthy hair and nails, promotes skin elasticity and hydration with the type 1 marine collagen and peach ceramide. So there's so much more information. If you haven't checked it out already in either the Biz Hub or the Member Hub, check out all the information on Inner Beauty Collagen. And then my highlight, there are so many. Of course, being with my friends, meeting friends that I've been friends with on social media and never really met in person, which was so weird. So I feel like Bethany, Mandy, love you. I feel like I've known them already. Headquarters. So 2019 was my first convention, and I skipped headquarters to do other things. But this time with my friends Brooke and Tanner who are on the call, and just seeing the history of where Gary started from, seeing the replication of his little house and like just small, humble beginnings, and to see this huge, massive headquarters building, like this empire be built, but just from, loving people and wanting to take care of, God's children. It was just amazing. Like, I'm just getting chills right now, getting emotional just talking about it. Like, we can make a difference, even though we feel like we're just one person, like we can carry a message and just like bless the masses. So that's like the highlight of course, meeting like RCDs and, taking pictures and oh my gosh, like fangirling all over the place I got to meet Mary. Oh my gosh, like the co-founder, like that was like, anyway, I could go on and on, but if you guys have been on the fence about going to convention, I am telling you, there's nothing like it. I liken it to church. Like if you stream church, like it's good, but if you're in person, it's like the best. Like there's nothing like in-person experience. So I highly recommend going. Ticket is $199 through May 2023, and then the price goes up. So grab your ticket and come with us because it's an amazing experience you don't want to miss.
All right. So this is me. I'm Brooke, for everybody that doesn't know me. So this is a new skincare line that they just launched, and it's a 3-part system. So I'm just going to talk about the cleanser. So this is basically for anybody with normal to combo to oily skin. If you have enlarged or clogged pores, redness, breakouts, blackheads, or if you have that shiny like T-zone area, this is the line for you. It's strong, naturally derived ingredients for oily and blemish-prone skin. It's free of gluten, which is really cool. Has no parabens, phthalates, synthetic fragrances, petroleum, mineral oil, all of that like junk that's in a lot of other stuff. It's definitely not in this. Clinically tested, dermatologist reviewed. It's not irritating, so it's not going to irritate the skin. So if you have super sensitive skin, it's still something that you can use. It's hypoallergenic. It's a 3.4 ounce, which I think is pretty cool. So you can actually travel with it. If you do travel a lot, it'll fit in a carry-on. And it was previously named the Orange Blossom Cleanser face wash. So they have like reformulated, and this is that taking the place of that. So if you were familiar with that face wash, this is what you would go to now. So it deep cleans, again, prevents clogged pores and future breakouts, helps remove excess oil and dirt. It's really gentle. It won't strip the skin's natural moisture barrier. So it still helps to maintain that healthy microbiome. It conditions still and moisturizes for a clear complexion. It's super lightweight. It's actually like a foaming gel cleanser. So it really feels good. It smells good. And then you would follow that with the toner, which is going to be talked about next. And then I just wanted to highlight just some key ingredients that are in it. So it's aloe vera powder, orange peel extract, copaiba and acai oils, and then the oil blend balance, which is lavender, patchouli, lemon peel, and rosemary. So it seems like it'll smell super good. And my highlight, I would have to agree with Michelle Tozer, the farm was just awesome. There was just something about that. Like, I just totally resonate with what Michelle said. Like, just being there was just like, oh, I'm like, I wish convention was just at the farm. I could have totally have just like stayed there like the whole time. And I didn't even get to experience the whole thing. Like, we only got to see a little section of it, but it was just awesome. And I agree too, like with the other Michelle, like seeing like where Gary came from and like what this has turned into, like, is just really amazing. Super, super cool. So
representative to go.
I love that.
So good. Okay.
Hey, if you guys are not muted, go ahead and just mute your microphone so that we can hear clearly whoever's speaking.
Here, I'll just mute all, and then whoever's speaking can just unmute. Okay. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so next up is the Balance Toner. So we actually were able to order and pick up while we were at convention. And so we have all of our products with us. We got every single one that launched. I want to just like bathe in all of it. It's so good. But the toner is what I am focusing on today. And I am so excited about this entire line. When Brooke was reading off what Balance is for, I'm like raising my hand like, yep, check. I need this. And I'm so excited. I've been using Art and I love the Art toner. And to now have another toner to reach for, I was actually running out. So I was about to have to order some anyway. So excited to have this one. And like you said, being travel size just makes it super easy to go, which I am someone that does go a lot. So with the toner, all you do is apply a little bit to a cotton round and swipe it over your face, avoiding the eye area. And it will help to mattify skin and provide all-day control of oil and shine. It reduces the appearance of pores by removing excess oil in only 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you will see a difference. So I'm going to test this out tomorrow and maybe do like a before, 15 minutes later, do another like picture to see if I can tell a difference in 15 minutes. So I'll post that in the member hub for anyone that's in there. And if you want to share it, you're welcome to. Hopefully we'll see a difference because I do feel like sometimes my pores will get enlarged. So really excited about that. Minimizes the appearance of blemishes and full out and future breakouts. Like, hello, this is really great to target younger audiences too that are struggling with breakouts. So to have something where Blue might, reach for more maturing skin, to have something to reach a younger audience with these kinds of problem areas is really exciting. Provides the appearance of brighter, detoxified, and more clarified complexion after 2 weeks of continued use. So just imagine pairing Balance with the collagen, like massive results are going to be seen in people's skin. And then just if you were to start taking other internal things like longevity and other things, like you're going to start seeing huge differences and people are going to find confidence that maybe they didn't have previously because of these products, which is like huge. It's life-changing for some people. So prep skin for the moisture to maximize the benefits of subsequent products. So following this up with the lotion, and then helps to absorb oil and excess sebum throughout the day. So using this, I'll probably use it morning and night after I've cleansed my face. And before I do use my lotion, and then continue on with my skincare and makeup routine in the evening or in the morning. So really, really excited about toner. This toner, it's actually got a blue color. I don't know if you can see that color in there. And I forget what they said was in there, but it does have a settling in the, I actually mixed this up. I should have waited to show you the settling of the product in there. So you will want to shake it each time. But love this, and I'm really, really excited to share this with some friends. So my highlight, oh, that's why you were showing me. She put a 3-minute timer and my timer was built in. Okay, so my highlight of the trip, definitely meeting Michelle. When you were saying that about meeting friends, like I was just, I could not wait to meet you. It was just going to be such a highlight. I honestly love you so much. And I'm just so excited that I got to like hug your neck. And what's so amazing about going to convention was you can tell that the culture that we have in our group is a trickle down from the culture that's set at home office, because they were talking from the stage. The president was talking and shouting out positive things about every person on his team and explaining what they do. And it's the way that like we feel about each other, they feel about each other too. And it makes working with a company so much nicer when you love who you're working with. And seeing that that's the way it is with Mary and the team that she has surrounding her just lets me know that we're in good hands, because the way they care for each other, they care that much and more about each of us, even as individuals. And if you took time to talk to them while there, you really got to feel that their heart was for the people of Young Living, whether you're helping to spread the news of like the products or you're just consuming them and loving them. They care so much about everyone, and it honestly made the experience amazing. But I could go on and on because the farm and everything was also really great. But that was probably my highlight. So, okay.
Hi, friends.
To do that as fast as possible.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Okay, so I have no voice, but it's kind of sexy, so we're just gonna play it up. My name is Amy, and I'm so excited to be with you guys. All right, I'm gonna talk about the third step in the new Balance collection. Okay, So it is the Balance Mattifying Lotion. So this lotion provides lightweight, optimal hydration that softens and soothes oily skin, but supports a healthy skin microbiome at the same time. It provides an instant mattifying effect to reduce the appearance of pores and blemishes. So you can hear repeating themes throughout what we're saying about the system and the different steps, right? It defends against premature aging caused by environmental and blue light aggressors. Non-greasy formula absorbs easily into normal and combination and oily skin. Reduces excess oil, controls shine for clearer looking skin, strengthens the skin's moisture barrier. So those are the first kind of things I wanted to touch on. This is for the next generation. So this is for younger, I'd say mid 30s and under. They did talk about that being for the next generation. So as an aging skin individual, I will be using the Bloom line, but there are very specific skin systems for everyone in Young Living. So no matter your age, there's something for you. Okay, so this is the step 3 of the system. It uses optimal hydration to keep your skin happy throughout the day by locking in moisture and supporting a healthy skin biome. It's gentle enough for everyday use. The key ingredients are oat kernel extract, noni stem cells, bacillus ferment, Marabium vulgare, rice starch, and a proprietary essential oil blend, which is in all 3 products. It's formulated to help unbalanced skin fight back against blackheads, redness, blemishes, excess oil, and it offers lightweight hydration. So I'm obsessed. I cannot wait. I just put in the chat. I can't wait to get this, my daughter's skin, like using this regularly because she's been sharing my Bloom lotion with me. And I love that she comes in and like scoops her little finger in, but I'm also like starting to get a little possessive. So God love my Sydney, but she's going to have her own skincare now. All right. Okay. Convention highlights, you guys. Number 1, top always is being with my tribe. You guys are my tribe. Young Living is my extended family. So when I'm with you guys, I just feel at home. And we've been in a Zoom distanced, socially distanced culture for the last several years. And that has handicapped a lot of our social interactions tremendously. There is no substitution for in-person connection. There is no substitution. And, it's like I can be with my family on FaceTime. Like I've been FaceTiming my girls since I've left for convention and I've been gone, but I can't hold them. I can't see their faces, it's different. There's something that leaves a lasting impact in person. I met our president, Ben Riley, on last Tuesday night. And since then, you guys, I've been messaging with him every single day. I'm kind of freaked out. What is even happening? He's my new friend and we're just kind of good friends now. So I like it. He's been such an encouragement to me and I adore him. Farm Day is always a highlight for me. And I know that's been mentioned, but you guys have to go and set your feet in the soil, touch the ground, take photos, wind, no wind, tornado or not, go to Farm Day. It'll change your life. And then walking across the stage as a silver, I qualified in February of 2020. And I have been anxiously awaiting this moment and the gratitude that I had to be able to stand with hundreds and hundreds of others, like so many of you, and receive the blessing of stepping into that leadership role officially and being recognized. We have such a culture of celebration in Young Living. And someone else said, there's no one up or I'm better than you, or people staring you down at your lanyard if you're less than or whatever. We have such a beautiful culture of celebration and encouragement. And that's intentional. That's Young Living's doing. And you get to step into that no matter where you are on the spectrum, and you get to receive the joy and the celebration that is yours, that's rightfully yours, just because you're a part of this family. So those are some of the highlights that I have. Thank you for letting me share.
Awesome. All right. Well, I am going to close this out with our last collection. Hi, friends. My name is Melody Monroe. So I am excited about all the convention products, of course, but I'm like really biased towards this collection. I got to smell them at the expo. These 3 oils, oh my gosh, they're just dreamy. They're summertime blends. Basically, what I love about these blends is it takes the thinking out of, like putting together 5 or 6 oils that you want to make, this summertime blend. Like, no, this is a one-stop shop. Like, you don't even have to worry about, putting this many drops of this and this many drops of this. It's just done. It's just easy button. And it's great for just introducing people to diffusing, and switching out candles, switching out plugins. It's just really easy. And what's so cool is they came out with 3 for summer, but then they're selling out quick. According to the creator, Jacob Young, Gary Young's son, he said on his social media today, they are selling out quick. So if you want these, like, order them now. But they are going to come out with 3 more for the fall, 3 more for the winter, and 3 more for the spring. So it'll just be really fun to see what comes out. Crossing my fingers, pumpkin spice and all the Christmassy things later on in the year. But these 3 are magical. So my favorite is Tropical Tango, because I'm a huge coconut lover. And the first ingredient is coconut, and then orange, ylang ylang, and spearmint. So it talks about like taking a trip to the tropics with the sense of ripe coconuts, juicy oranges, fresh picked florals, featuring ylang ylang from our Finca Botanica farm in Ecuador. This bright, blissful blend will have you feeling like you're living on island time. So it smells so good. I put it on and then I like slathered it all over myself. Number 2 is Orange Creamsicle. This one I love. It's so nostalgic, especially just if you had orange creamsicles as a kid in the summertime. It's just bright and happy. It's made with orange, bergamot, vanilla, and a little wintergreen, which is really a fun addition. So it's made with real Madagascar vanilla. It's a creamy, citrusy scent and will bring back memories of simpler times and summer days spent outside with friends. And then Seaside. This one just smells like you're at the beach. So lime, orange, sage, pepper, seaweed, and bitter orange. The bitter orange comes from the blossoms of the bitter orange tree near the Mediterranean Ocean. So these are amazing. Grab them. It makes diffusing like so easy for this season, for summertime. And okay, a takeaway from convention. This was my second convention. I went in 2019, and it was just incredible. I ditto. I mean, like, everybody had so many great things to say, and I ditto all of it. Farm day, community, seeing friends, hearing from corporate. When I was there in 2019, especially, like, it just really solidified my love for the company. And I just could see their integrity. I could see their roots, but I'm like literally, where the companies come from, starting from Gary and Mary, and just how much heart and soul they have for our company and for creating just the best products for the people, creating a good product over making profit. So I love convention. I love everything about it. It was fun for me this year, especially because I came 36 weeks pregnant. And walking the stage as a silver was super special as well. Really, really an honor, and so cool to be able to share in that with some friends as well. So yeah, get the Simplified collection. It's also created by Jacob Young and his new wife, Kate. They're adorable, and this was their baby. So that's really exciting.
Yes, So good. I loved those scents as well. Those aromas, getting to smell them in the expo was like such a treat. So Michelle Tozier just said this, save the date for July 2023. Those dates are in the chat. And here's why. I mean, you've heard all of us give our takeaways. So obviously you already know that it's going to be amazing and that this year's was amazing. But I just wanted to share why I want to encourage you to invest in and do what you need to do to get there. This was my 5th convention. It was my 3rd in person. I've done 2 virtually. And I wouldn't even consider, after all of those experiences, skipping one coming up. Like, I wouldn't even consider it for the reasons I already shared. But you guys, there's so much to experience and learn that we have yet. I mean, Young Living is going to spend the next 12 months researching and working in the labs to bring us the most cutting edge. They're working on products. These products that were released, they've been working on for years. So there's still things in the works right now that we are going to see next year. And there's something really important about being there and being present. And I've heard so many of you say, you don't have to be a brand partner to go. If you love Young Living, if you are passionate about supporting yourself and your families through natural wellness, and Young Living is your brand of choice, convention will be a truly impactful experience for you. Because once you go, you will always carry the culture with you, and it will anchor you to the why that you choose Young Living over any other wellness company or brand. I'm brand loyal to Young Living by choice because I've been to the farm, because I've met people, because I've experienced it, and that matters to me. I was telling someone in my team the other day how thankful I am that Young Living wasn't on a shelf, but that I was introduced to it by a friend, and I was educated by someone who actually cared for me personally. That's why you're here right now, because someone cared for you personally and imparted education that they were given. We just get to keep passing that baton. And even if you go to convention and you decide you don't want to be a brand partner, that is totally okay. But my guess is that you'll probably tell a friend or a family member at some point, and that could very well change their life like it changed mine. So that's my encouragement to you to consider investing now and planning your July 2023 around convention, rather than the other way around, trying to fit it in or make it happen, or family vacations or whatever, because it's that valuable. And our health is the most critical thing. If you don't have your health, you really don't have much. And so let's be well for ourselves, our longevity, for our families. It matters so much. And you're here because somebody cared for you. So let's just keep passing on that gift to others. Do you guys have any questions at all? Hey, yes, Bonnie, get the ticket, put it on your calendar. Yes, you'll be there. You'll be there. Just make it happen. Do you guys have any questions about any of the products, or do you want to stop the recording, or do you want to leave it on for this? Any hesitation, any curiosity?